Okay, it's officially winter, and don't get confused by the airport in the background, but in this video I will share with you 10 ways that you, as an artist, as a creative, can make money on YouTube. I'll talk cold hard numbers of the various revenue streams that made me 5 digits just on the side. But first we have to get to a mountain. Welcome to Denver, the gate to the Rocky Mountains, and here's a COVID travel tip that you may not be familiar with. If you have to wear the mask for quite a while, just strap it behind your earphones and you're golden. So for the statistically 89% of you who don't know me, hi, I'm Joey Helms, filmmaker, photographer, creative director in the ad industry, and heck, I love traveling. I've had this channel for a couple of years now, but last year when the world basically ended, I doubled down on creating for this channel with more consistency, uploading every other week. Ooh, it's windy. Don't tip over my new camera. Woo. When I hit 20,000 subscribers at the beginning of the year, I realized that I needed to make it a little bit more sustainable and find a way to generate revenue in order to reinvest into this channel for bigger and better content. In fact, as the world opened up, I used this initial revenue to travel to places and create more content I'm passionate about. If you're interested, in 2022, I have some very, very exciting plans for us to go out and travel and shoot together as a creative community, as filmmakers and photographers. More on this later in this video, but if you cannot wait, there's a survey in the description below. Fill it out, let me know where you want to travel, but now let's talk some numbers and revenue streams. And get on the slow. The first and most well-known way for YouTubers to make money is with ad revenue through AdSense. These are the ads that play in front, on top, in between, at the end of your videos, and they make up actually 28% of my revenue stream. So it is quite a significant component of it, and you easily can qualify for it by hitting 10,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time, and have your channel in good standing. This is the only revenue stream that actually has hard requirements, so just keep that in mind. The money you make this way is, not surprisingly, highly correlated to how many views your channel generates. And not only that, but that's a little bit of a lesser known fact, also where and specifically what country the views are coming from. So for example, I got very lucky this year and had a video go viral around the globe, accruing more than 2 million views. And something very interesting happened to my RPM, the revenue per 1,000 views. You can see this chart that the RPM of my channel was fairly stable at the front half of the year, but then on June 2nd it completely crashed. That was when the video went absolutely bonkers and people from around the world got to watch it. Due to the higher advertising costs in the United States, for example, you as a creator also make more money from views that are originating in the United States compared, for example, to Germany. Overall though, if, when and where and how often your video is shown is mostly out of your control. That's why we talk about other revenue streams as well. So another way that influencers make money on YouTube is by making their videos shoppable through affiliate links. These are the links that you find oftentimes in the description below and link out to retailer websites like Amazon, B&H, Adorama, or software providers like Motion VFX that I use a lot for my animations, link in the bio. But these links give you as a creator a small kickback. The percentage varies depending on the products that are being sold and also how much you sell. It's a nice passive way. It only generated about 6% of my revenue this year. Oh, and affiliate links work particularly well if you make videos where you talk about products, any kind of product really. Another great way for artists is to license your artwork, as YouTube effectively becomes your portfolio and people find your work. About 21% of my revenue I got through licensing video footage that I can directly attribute to YouTube. And granted, it was mostly footage that I shot at an active volcano in Iceland. I'm not selling on stock footage sites like Getty or so yet, and negotiated all these licensing agreements individually. In a very similar vein, work for hire can also be a result of the work that you put out on YouTube. It, again, is effectively your portfolio, just leave your contact details in the description and on your channel detail page, and people can reach out to you. So, for example, Hank Green, YouTube legend. I shot some macro video work for him for his education channel, and also the Angry Video Game Nerds, also a huge YouTube channel, also hired me for some work that I shot in Iceland. Definitely something to consider. Leave your contact details in the description and people can find you. Whew. Let's go snowboarding again. So once you hit a certain amount of subscribers and regular views, friends will recognize you and reach out to you to offer sponsorship of one of your videos. That happened to me at the beginning of 2021. Once I hit 20,000 subscribers, that seemed to be the magical number. And over the course of 2021, 8 out of my 27 videos, that's how much, were sponsored, making up 38% of my revenue, which is definitely the lion's share, showing you how important this is. But at the beginning I struggled certainly how to price a sponsorship, but over the time you will get an idea of what your channel is worth. It's important, at least to me, that the product that's being promoted fits narratively and thematically in the video. And whoa! Ice. Like today's sponsor, Artlist, a music subscription service for creators and filmmakers that allow you to license royalty-free music for your videos and projects. Well, that was cool. Gotta do the rest of the sponsor segment here on the side of the hill. Where's my notes, my talking points that you usually work on with your sponsor? So what personally stands out to me with Artlist, it's outside obviously the high quality music and sound effects, is that you can use the music not only for your YouTube and Instagram videos, but you can actually use it for any commercial project that you're working on. Good quality music is one of those key components that really can up-level your production, and is one of those instances where it's worth reinvesting your revenue into your content. One downside of Artlist, and I told them that, was that they only offered an annual subscription. And when you start out at YouTube, you may not know if it's worth sticking around and investing in an annual subscription that costs you $120. But the good news is that Artlist just introduced their personal plan, a monthly subscription for $14.99 with full access to their catalog of music and sound effects. I'll leave a link below, and yes, it's an affiliate link.
Ooh, that sugar sweet. You got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion.
I was planning on shooting the bulk of this video, a good chunk of it, here up on the mountain, but the GoPro batteries that just keep dying on me. They're not made for minus 15 degrees Celsius, so I have to figure out to shoot this somewhere else. As a business owner with a full-time job for 2022, I'm looking at additional ways for passive income streams to support this channel. Here 5 I'm considering in order of priority.
Live it up, live it up, live it up, sweet emotion.
Now the first one I've already teased, and that is offering workshops and traveling with you, the creative community. One of the major intrinsic motivations for this channel has always been to give back to the community that I learned so much from and share my experience and my knowledge that I accumulated over the years. And I cannot think of it a better way than doing this on a trip to an awesome location. I've partnered up with Trover Trip to organize the trip for us, and I can absolutely not wait to make this happen. The destination, well, that's up to you. So to better understand which destination you would like to travel to and what you would like to get out of such a trip, we put together a little survey that I linked down in the description and in the comments below. Please fill it out, let me know. I'm very curious what places you would like to travel to together. This is totally non-committal and will help me to offer you the most attractive trip possible. Seriously, I'm so psyched to get some of us together and shoot in an awesome location, so fill out that survey. Very popular amongst filmmakers and photographers of all sizes is offering LUTs or Lightroom presets. I've invested in some of them over the time, and it's a little bit of a hit and miss, and that is one of the reasons why I have not offered any yet, because I want to put together LUTs that you really live up to my own standards, but it's very likely something that will happen, and these digital products are great passive income streams for photographers and filmmakers, no matter the size, no matter the following they have. NFTs, a hot topic amongst artists, and if you don't know what NFTs are, we'll leave a link to an article below, but think of it as a new way for artists to sell their artwork online in the digital world, and it's highly community based. Many of my friends actually have been involved in this space and are very excited about it. I've been only passively observing it, but 2022 may be the time for me to enter it. It's very fast moving, so watch this space and let's see where this will end up. There are many different routes that you can go about memberships, and YouTube has its own features, but Patreon may be the most popular one. If you're thinking about launching memberships, you definitely want to consider that you have something to offer your members consistently, on a consistent basis, be it early access to videos, exclusive contents, Q&A, workshops, etc. Just think about what value you can provide to your viewers. Now, if you can create a personality cult around you, or just create a dope brand, merchandise like t-shirts, sweaters, hoodies, hats, whatever, can be a great passive income stream as well. Now, I certainly don't have a personality cult around me, thank God, but I've been thinking about and contemplating some ideas around a brand, but let's see. I mean, maybe one day. Alright, there's no better place to wrap a video than downtown Breckenridge at the Uller Festival. This is where they basically pray for the snow coming. Actually, it may be snow coming tomorrow, so it may be working. Saw a beautiful bonfire. But I just want to say that despite the video title, money is definitely not my motivation for this channel by any stretch of the imagination. It is mostly intrinsic. It's mostly just to create something that I'm passionate about, give back to the community, share my knowledge, whatever knowledge I have, and just like create in this kind of sandbox to just experiment and try out things, because usually everything is muddled down in my world. YouTube can be a playground for you first and foremost, and over the time you can, like start making money with it. Now I'd love to hear from you. Do you have a channel? In what ways are you monetizing it? And if you don't have one, what would your channel be about? Anyway, like if you want to travel with me, you know where the link is. And as always, have a good morning, have a good night, whenever and wherever you are around this beautiful planet. Bye bye. Still here.